Welcome to News Today with WDW News Today. I'm Tom Corliss. Here now the news for May 28, 2021. Walt Disney World has debuted a commercial for the resort's 50th anniversary and the world's most magical celebration beginning October 1st, 2021, an 18-month-long event. The commercial features a version of Aladdin's A Whole New World playing in the background. Pixie dust lights up each of the theme park icons as a beacon of magic that beckons families to visit as magic calls. In the commercial, Disney Magic lives in a secret room tucked away inside Cinderella Castle. There's so much magic in this room, it can't be contained. It's ready to burst through. As well, there's a bunch of hidden stuff, supposedly, in this scene, 16 hidden things. They said from Disney Stories, Characters, and Attractions, we didn't see anything from any attractions. And that's kind of the moral of the story with this one. Get ready for a Tom rant, everybody. Everyone loves those. This commercial is not anything that it probably should be. I remember Walt Disney World's 25th anniversary. The commercials we had the wonderful "Remember the Magic" theme song. People still sing and love. A great song. Remember when they used to do original music for anniversaries? And you had pictures of guests like when they first visited, or video when they first visited, and then when they came back for the 25th. I remember Disneyland's 50th had a marketing campaign completely built on nostalgia, and ours is about color schemes and putting some projections on icons that already have projection systems installed on them, other than Spaceship Earth, which will be new for the event, which is exciting. It looks good. Looks like it'll be good. But you know, I hate everything, so I can't say that I think that'll look good. It's this 50. Obviously, the COVID happened for Walt Disney World at a terrible time, right? We haven't had an anniversary celebration in 25 years. And this was the big one. This is an event that so many of us have looked forward to for 5, 10, 15, 20 years, thinking, oh, when that does come around, that'll be something, that 50th anniversary. And we're here, and it's if we're being truthful, it's nothing. It's actually nothing. All that's announced so far is some projections. We're getting a Ratatouille ride that was supposed to open last year, and could have opened several months ago at this point. We might get Harmonious, which was supposed to debut last year. Maybe. Who knows at this point? Maybe we'll get the Project Nugget fireworks show. But beyond that, obviously, we know we're supposed to have Tron. We're supposed to have Guardians of the Galaxy, and work was halted or slowed on those. And meanwhile, down the street at Universal Orlando, they finished Velocicoaster. They never stopped construction. And it opened, and we'll be completely honest, and I know it's not what you want to hear as a Disney fan, but that's not that different from Guardians and Tron. Tron is a roller coaster with projections. More of it's indoors than Velocicoaster, but it's not really that different. Guardians, it has a system where it spins, but that's not that different either. It's, again, a roller coaster in the dark with projections. These are not the most complicated rides they've ever built. These rides are not Rise of the Resistance in any way where that could fall back on that, excuse. Legitimately, it was just decided that they didn't need it. That's where we're at. It wasn't needed. And Disney understands at this point that because people have been locked in for so long and now they're vaccinated, or they've just decided it's time to go back out, that they're going to come. And they're not wrong. I think every amusement park and theme park in this country will be jam-packed from this summer through the end of the year as people are excited to be back outside. I get that. I like going out. It's very nice. But I don't think that should allow you to renege on a 50th anniversary and just say, well, it's 50th. We have, Mickey and Minnie have some costumes. We got some lights, and I'm sure one or two more things will roll out, but it's not what it was supposed to be. And the biggest problem, more than anything, is I am willing to not have anything new. And I think you can get away with not having anything new if this marketing campaign at least was what it should have been, which is based on nostalgia. Doing something to celebrate the history of this place, that it is Walt Disney's last great dream, all the memories that millions of people have made there. This is not about fans who are active on social media. We make up a very small percentage of the people who have ever visited Disney World and have emotional connections to it or vivid, cherished memories there. And so not celebrating any of that nostalgia, those memories of the past, it's not the right way to do this 50th anniversary celebration. Meanwhile, we have to look at Knott's Berry Farm celebrating 100 years this year, and what are they doing? They have photo ops of past attractions. They have a ride that's an homage to a ride that people loved that was removed many years ago. They brought back old meet and greet characters. This is a regional amusement park. And I have to sit on this show, a thing I never thought I would do, and compare what a regional amusement park is doing to shame the Walt Disney Company for not spending money. So at this point, they have 126 days. They have heard this complaint at this point. If you want to read I have a whole diatribe on the website. There's an editorial that you can read if you want to read more about it. You can agree with me or not agree with me, but I believe they have 126 days to pull something out and fix this situation and try to salvage what is a very important moment in their company's history. That means a lot to their most cherished guests. And I would like to see them. I want to believe in this company. I don't want to come out here and compare them to a regional amusement park. I want to come here and say they did something that is revolutionary or thoughtful or that means something to us. Those are the things I want to read. I don't want to come on this show and rant and have to shame them. That's not what I want. I want everyone to be able to go to Disney World and be happy with what they're being given when in a world where we're still paying full price for tickets and full rates for resorts. I think we are entitled. And when you pay those prices, you are entitled to something. You have a right to be entitled as someone who's buying a premium experience, It's not like you went to the grocery store and bought a can of beans. Buy a can of beans, you're entitled to the beans in the can. At Walt Disney World, you spend a lot of money, you should be entitled to all the things that money has ever been good for when visiting, right? I don't know if that's a good analogy or not, but it's the one I went with on the fly. So, old Tom Can of Beans Corliss. Let's move on. We've been reporting a lot lately on the relaxed COVID-19 safety measures around Walt Disney World as changes continue to be made. While at the parks, we noticed some new signs updating the requirements outside of stores and restrooms, stating, quote, masks on at all indoor locations. The face covering portion of the trash can stickers have been updated as well to reflect the new indoor-only mask rules. Meanwhile, at Muppet Vision 3D, physical distancing markers have been removed from the pre-show room, and guests were asked to keep 3 feet between themselves and others while in that room. Meanwhile, inside the theater, all markings are gone. Any physical distancing markers completely gone. They just ask that you keep 1 seat between you and another party. Meanwhile, extended queues continue to have their markers removed. Expedition Everest, Flight of Passage, Navi River Journey, all at Animal Kingdom have ripped up those markers. Meanwhile, the Walt Disney World monorail, all the stations, whether they're at the TTC or at the Magic Kingdom, both the monorail and the ferry boat actually, all those markers are gone as well as we continue to return to normal. On December 4th, 2021, Walt Disney World will host a virtual pin event that pits heroism against villainy. At this event, avid pin traders can participate in an unforgettable battle between good and evil. As the story goes, Professor H.V. Jensen has been diligently studying the mechanisms that pull some towards heroics and some towards the darker side of villainy. In this event, he will settle the matter once and for all while also revealing a distinctly curated set of pins. Due to social distancing requirements, Walt Disney World began hosting their pin events virtually last year. This will be the second of those. The first virtual pin event celebrated 20 years of Disney pin trading. Registration details have not yet been shared, but they will be shared soon for this Heroes vs. Villains event. The future location of Trader Sam's gift shop has arrived on the Jungle Cruise of the Magic Kingdom. The shop is still covered in netting and under construction, but it is there. It's sitting there. Of course, we saw Disneyland's was delivered just a couple days ago as well. But yes, every day making progress on that new and improved Jungle Cruise. Set to be done this summer at Magic Kingdom, but of course the ride will remain open. It will reopen at Disneyland in full on July 16th. Dooney & Bourke's new Disney Afternoon collection is coming to Walt Disney World on June 2nd. The collection celebrates the Disney Afternoon, kids look it up, block of animated TV shows that included Darkwing Duck, Let's Get Dangerous, Tailspin, DuckTales, and Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers. The collection includes a satchel, crossbody, and wallet, which are currently on display at Uptown Jewelers in the Magic Kingdom. Oh, yeah, Tailspin. Sorry, can't help. All those songs are just the best. Why aren't the gummy bears on it? Give us gummy bears. I'm sorry, the only good part of gummy bears was the theme song. Today, while we were dreaming of the holidays and some cooler weather here in Orlando, we spotted some new Monsters, Inc. character stockings. The styles feature your favorite pals, Mike and Sully. They're $29.99 each. They're pretty cool. I think I'm going to get these. Walt Disney World is a place where most of your snacking dreams can come true. Definitely the case when it comes to new and innovative popcorn flavors. Sometimes you just want to munch on an old standard, and for these classic cravings, you can get the sweet and savory popcorn from the hot and fresh popcorn kiosks at Hollywood Studios for $7.50. Read a full review on our website. Keystone Clothiers at the studios now has a section of Indiana Jones merchandise, while the merchandise area by the Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular remains closed. In the indie section, we found a new whip and child's tee. By the way, the whip is not for children, but yet it sits on the bottom shelf. Oh well. Sure, it features Indy and his whip in front of a vintage map. It's $19.99. Unlike the tee, the whip, again, not for children. I guess it's about 10 feet long and would make a great prop for an Indiana Jones cosplay. It's $49.99. We found more Indiana Jones children's merchandise at the World of Disney. There, another youth t-shirt was available for $19.99, showing Indy running. And as well, a battery-operated torch toy available for $19.99. Many trees are being cut down and removed around Fire Rock Geyser at Disney's Wilderness Lodge. The removal may just be due to overcrowding of the trees. Fire Rock Geyser is not operating while the tree removal is taking place. Wilderness Lodge, of course, will be fully reopening on June 6th, and this is part of the preparations for that. Wilderness Lodge will also have newly remodeled rooms upon reopening. We, of course, will be staying there on June 6th, so stay tuned for a tour. Wilderness Lodge also has some new merchandise, a tumbler and a beach towel. The tumbler is Mickey Mouse enjoying a walk through the wilderness on a hotel logo. The red beach towel features Mickey, Goofy, Donald, and Humphrey the Bear stacked like a totem pole, like is outside the shop there. The back has a more subtle pattern of Mickey, animals, and more. It's a very cute towel. I had to buy it. Souvenirs are $26.99 each and matches merchandise we found last year at the hotel. 2 new treats are available at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort just for Memorial Day weekend. At Pineapple Lanai, the firecracker cone is a raspberry soft serve with patriotic sprinkles and popping firecracker candy. It's $5.29. Meanwhile, at Captain Cook's, there's the Memorial Day cupcake with white chocolate mousse, blueberry compote swirl filling, buttercream icing, and blueberries and raspberries for $5.99. Full reviews on our website. Following the reopening of Disneyland Resort, we're checking in on all our favorite attractions to see what new health and safety measures are in place. Recently, we visited Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room, the Autopia, Dumbo the Flying Elephant, and Gadget's Go Coaster at Disneyland Park, as well as Mickey's PhilharMagic, the Inside Out Emotional Whirlwind, and Jumpin' Jellyfish at Disney California Adventure. You can watch full videos of these attractions right here on our YouTube channel. You get a full photo walkthrough of what changes have been made on DisneylandNewsToday.com. When Disneyland Paris opened its Park Pass system, annual pass holders were not restricted to a certain number of reservations, causing the calendar to quickly fill up and leaving no days available until the fall. Disneyland Paris will now be restricting pass holders to having only 3 Park Pass reservations at once. According to the DLP report, the change will take place on June 4th. Guests who have not canceled their additional reservations will have them canceled automatically. In exchange, annual passes will be extended by 60 days, or pass holders can cancel and be reimbursed. Disneyland Paris reopens to all guests on June 17th. Pass holders will be able to visit on special preview days, June 15th and 16th. I want to remark on one thing. If you are staying at a Disney Resort hotel and have an annual pass, you don't even need a Park Pass reservation, supposedly. They will let you in because hotel guests are guaranteed entry. So there are ways around this. I know I have a hotel booked for Paris, and I was a pass holder, so I was concerned. But they have come out and said it'll be fine if you have a hotel reservation. That being said, if you don't, and don't plan on staying at a Disney hotel, 3 is not a lot, and the calendar may fill for a while. So it's still only slightly better situation than it was before because there may be some more availability, but you may be more limited if you are a Paris annual pass holder visiting the next few months. For more information on these stories and more, and to read my rants, you can head on over to WDWNT.com. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsor, the Vacationeer, the engineers of your next magical vacation. Sit back and let their team of vacation planning experts craft your family's next trip. The best part, their services are free. Visit WDWNT.travel for details. The Vacationeer, the official travel agency of WDWNT. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to like this video, subscribe to WDW News Today on YouTube for more great content, and click the bell for notifications. Also, make sure to hit select all notifications so you never miss an episode of the show. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Tom Corliss saying enjoy the rest of your today and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
Ink and Paint celebrates the voices of women talking about what it means to be a Disney fan. Co-hosts Ashley Jasmer and Jill Diffendahl will join a panel of female Disney fans to discuss topics ranging from Disney princesses as role models, to raising Disney kids, to park-going preferences. Join us every other Thursday at 7:30 p.m. on the WDWNT Entertainment Channel for lively discussion, stories, and debate about living your best Disney lifestyle.